Number 1. Symphony of the Seas. One of the biggest cruise ship in the world, Symphony of the Seas, has a very high gross tonnage. It has a gross tonnage of approximately 228,081 tons. Symphony of the Seas is a massive vessel with a length of around 361 meters, 1,184 feet. The extended length allows it to accommodate a vast number of cabins, entertainment venues, dining areas, and recreational facilities. Due to its substantial size, Symphony of the Seas can carry a vast number of passengers and crew. It can accommodate over 6,600 passengers at double occupancy and up to 8,700 guests when all berths are filled, along with a crew of around 2,200 members. Being one of the largest cruise ships in the world, Symphony of the Seas boasts an extensive range of amenities and activities. It offers multiple restaurants, bars, theaters, water parks, sports facilities, shopping areas, and other entertainment options. Number 2. MSC Gulsan. One of the biggest container ships in the world, MSC Gulsan has an exceptionally high gross tonnage. The MSC Gulsan has a gross tonnage of approximately 232,618 tons. The MSC Gulsan is an ultra-large container vessel, ULCV, with a length of about 400 meters, 1,312 feet. This allows it to carry more containers on a single voyage. MSC Gulsan was one of the first container ships to surpass the 23,000 TEU mark, with a maximum capacity of over 23,000 TEUs. This massive capacity significantly increases its efficiency in transporting cargo across the globe. They employ advanced technologies, such as efficient hull designs, energy-saving propulsion systems, and advanced route planning, to reduce fuel consumption and greenhouse gas emissions per container moved. Number 3. The Seawise Giant. The Seawise Giant was an ultra-large crude carrier, ULCC, and had an extraordinary size in terms of both length and gross tonnage. It had a length of approximately 458.45 meters, 1,504 feet, making it one of the longest ships ever constructed. At its peak, it had a gross tonnage of around 260,941 tons, making it one of the largest ships in terms of tonnage. The ship's full load displacement was approximately 646,642 tons. This massive displacement allowed it to carry vast amounts of crude oil. The Seawise Giant was initially built as a supertanker, specifically designed to transport crude oil across the oceans. Its massive size and capacity allowed it to carry a staggering amount of oil in a single voyage, making it a highly efficient vessel for the oil transportation industry. While it was undoubtedly one of the largest boats ever built, Seawise Giant had a relatively short operational life. It was launched in 1979 but was damaged during the Iran-Iraq War in 1988 and laid up for several years. Later, it was repaired, renamed Knock Nevis, and converted into a floating storage and offloading (FSO) vessel. It was eventually scrapped in 2009. Number 4. The Gerald R. Ford class aircraft carriers. Each carrier has an overall length of about 337 meters, 1,100 feet, a beam width of approximately 40 meters, 134 feet, and a full load displacement of around 100,000 to 110,000 tons. As aircraft carriers, they are designed to carry and operate a large air wing of fighter jets, helicopters, and other aircraft. The Gerald R. Ford class carriers have a flight deck with electromagnetic catapults and advanced arresting gear, allowing them to launch and recover aircraft more efficiently than their predecessors. The Gerald R. Ford class carriers incorporate state-of-the-art technology to improve their capabilities and reduce operating costs. This includes the use of electromagnetic launch systems, EMALS, for aircraft, advanced radar and sensor systems, more efficient propulsion systems, and improved communication and networking capabilities. The Gerald R. Ford class carriers are the next-generation aircraft carriers, incorporating advanced design elements to improve efficiency, crew comfort, and operational flexibility. This includes features such as redesigned island structure, increased automation, and more spacious working and living spaces for the crew.